Hey everyone, it's Cardboard Collector coming to you with another video. And this time we're doing it on the NECA TMNT 2012 Shredder. So got this in the same time as I got the turtles in last week. They're all kind of the first ones in the wave here. I say the wave. I don't know if there's going to be more. I'm hoping there's going to be more because I feel like kind of enjoy these guys. These aren't really. I don't think it's been that bad. I mean, I know people's had their controversy over them, but I think overall they're pretty good figures. And anyways, without further going on now, let's just kind of go into the review here. So you can see Shredder is a big dude. I mean, he is very sizable. Very, he's already in that NECA scale, that 7-inch kind of line. But he with the helmet to the point, I'd say, I mean, he's pretty tall. I mean, I'll show you here in the comparisons later with the turtle stuff. How he definitely outshines the turtles on height for sure. But overall, I mean, he looks really good here. Like I said, like I said in the turtle review, I haven't seen the show. Let me fix this cape here. It is a cloth cape. I've seen the show, but I haven't seen enough of it to really, be able to tell you a lot of stuff. But anyways, the cape here, as you can see, there's these little kind of curved like hooks, like wire hooks here. And that they help to sit inside the shoulder pads there to hook onto the shoulder pads, and that's what holds the cape up. The cape itself's not wired. It's just cloth cape. No bendy wire, nothing. I think bendy wire would have been really cool, but I'm not going to complain. I like a cloth cape over a rubber cape any day, so I'll take that. So anyways, yeah, he looks great. Let's go ahead and move into the items he comes with. So the first thing here, the helmet is removed. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I was sitting here items. I want to skip right over to articulation, y'all. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to remove his helmet. So even with the helmet is removable, but I'm not gonna. I won't remove it. But you can get more articulation with the head. But you can look down that far with the helmet on. You can look back that far with the helmet on. If you remove the helmet here, there you go. You can see his grr face, his messed up looking grr face. But the head can get a little bit more further back here. You can look down that far. Can crack it side to side. It is the neck and the head are on two separate joints. Unlike the turtles were all one, but the head and neck here is separate. The arms can get about to there. Can't quite 360 because the shoulder pads, they are locked in place. You can bend the arms. You can get like a T-pose out of them. Well, I'm trying to do this side. Mine's a little, there we go. He's a little stiff. Not too bad, but a little stiff there. You can get a T-pose in the arms here. You do have put this other arm down. You gotta be careful with these spikes though. Spikes are kind of sharp. But you do have some, oh my God, my brain just stopped because I'm over here talking about how sharp this thing is. Try not to get stabbed. You do have some bicep rotation. Sorry, you can move the bicep here. You do have double jointed elbows. Now I will say this about my copy. I don't know if it's going to be everybody's, but I cannot get the second bend in this elbow to bend. Oh, there it goes. Finally, God, I'll tell you what. I was trying to do that all through taking pictures of this thing. Before I did the review, and I could not get that thing to bend. I'm glad that it did it for y'all on camera. Thank God. Finally something right happened on camera. But yes, he is a double jointed elbow. The gauntlet, so you got some rotation actually right here at the gauntlet. You can 360 this with the spikes, and then you still got a 360 at the hand, and you can pivot the wrist back and forth. When it comes to the waist here, this chest piece is kind of rubbery and bendable. So you can still get some waist articulation. You can rotate here. I think that's all there is. Well, no, he's got a 360. Yeah, here we go. So there's a little small part right here. That's like a mediator between the waist and the diaphragm chest area here. So the diaphragm chest area can rotate and move, and then the waist can 360 also. So you do have a little bit more articulation out of it. The legs go up about that far. Mine wants to kind of go back down when I do it. Legs go back about that far. You can't really go back. The knees are double jointed, as you can see here. You can move the top of the boot there, top of the spike boot. The feet can point down that far, can point up about that far, and you do have ankle pivot side to side. So the shredder, if it's big and kind of awkwardly lanky as he is very posable. We'll put his helmet back on so you can hide the ugly face here. Speaking of ugly face, now let's move into accessories. First things first, he does come with another ugly face, his scarred up face here, and this one is the one that comes with it. I like the Gurr face on it better, but this is more stoic, no emotion, kind of messed up face here. Then he comes with a pair of holding hands here, one for each side. Comes with a pair of open palm hands, one for each side. And then you have 4 of these of his like spike sword like things here. You got 4 of them, and what you do is, you can put them, there's little spots right here in the gauntlet that you will stick them into, and they'll go in like that, and it holds in there, and it holds in there really well, so I like that. Kind of like he had on the show here. And there's a middle piece that sticks in there also. It's like a little kind of blade sword looking end, like a clock hand almost. But that's and then there's one more accessory here. It comes with a little Krang. I believe that's Krang. I'd say it's Krang. Like I said, I didn't finish the show, but that's, what's shredder about Krang, right? So there you go. Oh, dang. Sorry, keep hitting the camera. But that's it for the that's it for all the accessories he comes with. So let's go ahead and move into the comparisons here. First off, let's go ahead and get him with, first and foremost, with his nemesis. His nemesis, the turtles themselves. Let's see if we can try to get all the turtles here in the shot with them, so you can kind of see what they all. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them all in the shot with him. I'm gonna move him back because he's taller than them anyway, so we can just kind of see how they all line up with him here. And then Donnie, put Donnie back here beside him. There we go. So yeah, there you can see he towers over all the turtles. Donnie's the tallest one, so you can kind of see where he comes to at on him. Like, I mean, he's still way taller than all the turtles, which looks really good. I dig, keep hitting that camera. I dig the way this looks. I think it all looks really good. So we're gonna move the turtles out of the way here. I don't really have any more. Surprisingly, I don't have any more shredders. I sold most of my turtle stuff and only kept a few things. The only other shredder I'm planning on buying in the foreseeable future that I know of, I'd like to get an 87 shredder just to kind of go with some of my 87 stuff, but definitely want that Utron shredder that Super 7 is going to be doing, so I can, because that shredder, that shredder was awesome. So I'm gonna move. Sorry, I keep moving the camera here. Trying to get it fixed back. All right, I'm gonna put the shredder here. Some other lines to compare it to. Here he is with a Gamerverse Marvel Legends Venom, so you can kind of see height here. So he's about the same height as Venom. He's a little taller than Venom with the helmet, so you can kind of get that feel there. Here he is with a Mezco style me, so you can kind of see where he stands with the Mezco scale. He's still, his neck is a little bit bigger, so he does scale over than the Mezco stuff here. Let's see, and then here he is with a Mythic Legions, so you can just kind of see some other lines here, because you never know who might, where they might cross over. Mythic Legions, turtles go through time a lot. He is taller than Mythic Legions, but just by a little bit. Here he is with a Star Wars Black Series Anakin Skywalker from Episode 3. So you can kind of see, you never know, maybe Turtles and Star Wars mix up at some point in time. Turtles use the Force, who knows? That'd be kind of cool. But there you go. There's that comparison. So that's all for the comparisons here. So overall, I think the Shredder is a good. It's a decent figure. This isn't my favorite version of the Shredder as far as in terms of looks. With the style of body, it's very I don't know, awkward looking with the gauntlets like that. Now, like I said, I haven't watched the show enough. Maybe that would change my mind if I'd watch the show. I'm gonna sit down and watch the show, I promise. But as of right now, it's definitely not my favorite. My favorite Shredder is the Ultron Shredder from 2003 Turtles. I know I need to get off the 2003 Turtles is private area, but that was just I grew up with of course, the 87 cartoon. I was a little younger. I was born in 1990, so I was a little younger, but it was still on. I was still watching, and of course, the movies. Of course, I grew up on the movies, but the 2003 Turtles were some of my favorite iteration. So I've heard the 2012 is in that same retrospect as far as story and stuff. So I am going to sit down and give it the time that it deserves. So maybe that'll change my opinion of the Shredder and everything later. But as right now, just look wise to me, nah, it's it's all right. I like it. It fits. He's not a bad looking Shredder, but anyways, but I mean, as far as anything else, the only thing I would change, I wish I might do it. I try to figure out some way to put a wired cape on him, just to kind of give him some more action pose and everything like that, especially when taking the pictures and stuff. That would have been really cool. I wish I could have done something like that, but overall, not a bad figure. Anyways, saying all that, I hope that you enjoyed this review. If you did, or I'm sorry, if you didn't, I at least hope you found it educational and informative. If you did, please feel free to share this video, comment, like, and subscribe. Subscribe is a big thing. One little click of a subscription for you is a big click for me. I'm on the road to 1,000, and we're doing good. We're on track. We just got we got through the 500 a little bit ago. We're on the road to 1,000 right now. We're doing good. We're full steam ahead. I want to keep going. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. I'm trying to pump these things out as fast as I can for y'all. Like I said, so I've got a lot of stuff that's came in lately. I try to pump out at least 4 videos a week if I can, 3 to 4. This week it's only gonna be 3 because I'm cutting a little short because we are going to the beach. Me and my family are going on vacation, so trying to get everything I can, because I've been sitting on these turtles for like a week, and the other figure that I'm reviewing, I've been sitting on them for a week, so I'm trying to pump these out as fast as I can. The things I got in this week, I'll be reviewing next week. I mean, it's just a whole, I'm trying, you really try to want to get these things out as soon as like the day I get them, just because it's like some of these things I get before a lot of people, and it's like, oh man, I could really be one of the first ones on YouTube with this, but it's like it's really hard to do it when you got so much stuff going on. Trying to do all this, and regular job, kids, family, you know what I'm saying, and then trying to do the reviews and the pictures and everything. It's a lot, but I tell you, I wouldn't trade it. I love doing this. It's been one of the best things. It's one of the things that's made me happy a lot in the last since I've started this channel back in February, and I appreciate all the support everybody's given me, and all the feedback and everything. I really appreciate everything from y'all. But anyways, I went a little too far in there, but I said all that just to say, please feel free to subscribe for me. It lets me know I'm doing good, and makes me feel good about what I'm doing too, for sure. All my social media is in the description below too. I got Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. I post a lot of my pictures that I don't post in the videos. There's some that I'll post in the videos, the ones I have at the end of the review, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't do reviews on that I take pictures of too, that are in these photos. So like that, like most recently, a bunch of the NECA Halloween style photos. I did a lot of those, and posted them on my social medias and on TikTok. So they're all there. I've been, trying to do some Halloween stuff here because Halloween's right around the corner. So we got next Friday. So as the point in this recording. Anyway, so saying all that, I hope that you're having a great day, great night. I hope wherever you are, I hope that you're safe. I hope that your collecting will always be fruitful. Later, guys.